Good morning, good morning, everybody. What is going on this beautiful, beautiful morning? I don't even know what day it is, y'all. I done lost track of the days, times, everything. But I am so excited to be here with you guys today. I am currently not just on Facebook, but I am also on Instagram. So, good morning to my Instagram family. Today, I have my beautiful co host with me, and I want her to introduce herself. Today's topic is going to be why you must plan your profit if you do have a business.
Good morning. Good morning. I am Alicia Nicole, founder of the Kingdom CEO Movement and Financially Free Ministries. And may I dare say, happy International Women's Day to everyone. Woo! It's the day we get to celebrate us,
It
right?
is. Yes, it is. And you know what? I'm so glad that you just mentioned that because as a woman, most women who are online and have an online business are making between $50,000 and less.
Mm.
And we be wondering, like, why? Like, what is going on? Y'all, this lighting is so horrible in here. I'm trying to get y'all to see this bomb makeup look. I swear I'm not looking like a clown. It
It's
was cute,
popping.
okay? It was cute. You know, it's a little different. A lot of women are making less than $50,000 online. And with this online world, I just think that we need to start planning our profits and actually having a plan in the play and then start executing on those plans.
And I
So when it
really,
comes,
oh,
go
go ahead, go
ahead.
ahead. Say, I really truly think that might be why, we come to find out that there are so many women who are making less than 50,000. And that might even be general because there's a whole lot of businesses that have popped up, especially, since we in that post-pandemic period. And so it just could be, I think you hit it, that because there is not a plan for how you are actually going to profit this wonderful idea that is now turned into a business, that you have women that are bringing in, so less of a money.
Yes. And you know what? When you plan, if you're waking up every day not knowing already what you're going to post on social media, if you don't know how you're going to engage your potential clients, because people think that it's important to have those clients, but those potential clients are ridiculously important. And also, that lets you know that your target audience is being attracted to your content. So if that last minute thought process of, oh, I'm gonna post this, that's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But already having a plan for it, look, sometimes as a mom, I get busy.
Right.
And I forget to post to my social media. But I do have my stuff on auto now because I already know what I'm going to be selling. Look, when you go into Walmart don't say right now we're not selling.
No, absolutely.
Look, I'd be ready to fight if I walked in Walmart and they didn't have my stuff. I'd be like, what kind of business is this?
Nor do you see them running from the back with all kind of stuff to try to set it up. When those doors open at 5, 6, 7, it is there. Matter of fact, it was in the sales flyer a week ago to let you know it was there, so that you could show up to get it when they were trying to present it. I think we could learn something from Walmart.
Look, but all this Walmart talk.
I think one of the things you really hit on was, having intentions set for, your week. If you are at that place where, you find yourself scuttering, don't know exactly what you need to do, then, really just simple having some intentions as to say what I'm going to be doing, how I'm going to present myself, how I'm going to get people in. It makes such a difference, not only to your business, how it's presented, but then to just you as a business owner. You're not scattered.
Yes. And if you guys are curious, you guys can go to bit.ly, especially if you guys do need help. Maybe you've never even heard of a profit plan. Like before I came over here to this community, I had no idea what that was. I did know that I needed to know a year in advance about what I was going to sell next year. And so if you're curious, go to bit.ly/quarter two with the number two money plan.
Mhm.
Go ahead and go there. That way you can get the help that you need in order to scale your business. And by doing that, it's also just going to help you know what you need to be advertising and when. And advertising, there's nothing wrong with that. Our people who are our target audiences, they need to know that we're for them. Let's not forget, you guys, that we are in the business to help. So
Right.
if we're not selling, we're not helping. If
Mhm.
we're not helping, we're not living in our purpose. We're not going through with our mission. So let's not forget that. A lot of people feel uncomfortable making sales or selling to people, but ultimately, we need you for that.
Absolutely. And so I like how you mentioned that, prior to coming to the community, you weren't, really and truly focused on having, a plan for your money. And so I can tell you that prior to this community, I did have a money plan, but okay, I'm about to get y'all something. Did I follow it? Right. So, and I think that's a space that we can fall into is that, especially beginning of the year, we get these little plans set, we get it going. And if by any chance you find yourself where maybe you don't get it done this week, or maybe you kind of forget, fall off, it falls just like those New Year's resolutions. By March, we're not even doing it. So I'm thinking this is the perfect opportunity for you to go ahead and reset your money plan. So bit.ly/quarter two, the number two money plan. So we can get back on track and have a plan for the rest of your money. Look, we almost through quarter one, okay? So quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, you can totally, make up those 3 months or probably even exceed your goal, but you're going to need a plan to do so.
Yes. And when you said staying consistent, because you said, did you even follow it? Girl, that hit. It was. Now, look, I may not have had my stuff planned out for months in advance, but I would try to have it planned out for that week.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, life will get to me,
Yes.
and none of that stuff would have been executed. Next thing you know, I'm doing other stuff for other people. I'm saying I'm running a business and they ain't making no dang on money. All of these things was happening, and then I'm like, oh snap, something might break, something might need a fixing, and I'm like scrambling all over again, trying to rebuild myself. And having that profit plan, having a profit plan in general, helps you, because once you take the guesswork out of your business, it makes it more it makes it so that going through the motions is simpler. It's easy, it's mind soothing. I've noticed that when things are unthought of to the fullest, it kind of leaves anxiety there. When I
Yes.
start to get anxiety and I don't know what I'm doing, first I can go with it. I can keep pushing through that anxiety, pushing through. But once I realize that I got anxiety real bad because of this, if I got to post on Facebook and I don't know what I'm posting, I got to figure out what I'm selling. I got to put together the stuff to sell it, try to figure out how to get the people to even try to purchase it. That stuff right there brings anxiety like nobody else's business. That is the first times, that's the main times I should say, when I start to question myself,
Mm-hmm.
and not just be like, I'm frustrated.
And nothing gets done, right? Because at that frustration place, you do absolutely nothing, right? And that's how you find yourself in March, like, yeah, that thing that I created, right? Yeah. And I know that you totally are not alone, I know that you're not in that place. So that's why I'm glad that we have another opportunity to. I said, as if we don't, if at first you don't succeed, babe, you got another chance to try again. So
Oh,
bit.ly
look at you.
/quarter two money plan. And let's make this
Look, she was
happen.
quoting God dang it, I just had her name. Look, for some reason, artist names be at the tip of my tongue. You said at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. Whose song was that?
Do I really
Hey,
want to admit how I know the song?
I,
We sang it in
oh
grade
man,
school.
oh
You
man.
part of the choir. And so true
Because at
thing.
first you don't
I feel my
succeed,
I
get yourself up and try again.
You're right. That is Aaliyah, right?
Leah,
Girl,
there we go. You got it.
look, long
Y'all
before
in the
her.
comments, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all was really gonna have me over here like, come on, tongue, get it out, get it out.
You
Yes,
had to
Aaliyah.
you had to give the beat. But look, before Leah had it, somewhere along the line, my choir teacher was helping this sister out, giving her some vision for her directory, for her life, And then I started singing to my song. So yeah, thank you for updating me. At least 20 years, right? 10 years maybe.
But even stuff like that, like once you have that plan in the place, and once you have direction, once you have clarity, because clarity is very important also. It was a time when I was so unclear with my mission, with my vision, that I almost stopped being myself.
Mm.
So when I tell you guys to make sure you guys clicking on this bit.ly/quarter 2 with the number 2 money plan, I'm saying get over here, click on this link and save yourself. Save yourself in ways that you won't even know you saving yourself until you come over here. I have a very weird style sometimes. This is my first time ever trying green brows. I have a very spunky personality, just so much life and stuff. And without a plan, I really legit felt like I had to be somebody else in order to succeed. I felt like I had to talk a different type of way to reach my target audience. And just to be accepted on these online streets, I thought I had to bury who I was. Once I did a a 7-figure profit plan, I was able to really get a clear vision. And then I was able to figure out like, now that this part is clear, now I can put clarity in other places in my business. And once I'm able to put clarity in other places in my business, because how I'm gonna get my money ain't my number one thing no more. I'm able to be myself. I'm able to say, well, you know what, my target audience, they like the way I talk. My target audience, they like the little weird stuff that I do. It made it more comfortable for me to be in my shoes because, in all honesty, a lot of us think that, and I know for me, people to this day, they always try to tell me that I need to switch it up in order to make money. Oh, you don't appeal to this type. You should change it up because they're not gonna like the way that you talk. They're not gonna like the way you do your makeup. They're not gonna like the way you lay your legs. And now that I've had this in my life, now I finally get the opportunity to say, well, they're not my target audience. I'm not for them.
So really what
And
it
that's
sounds like,
important.
it sounds like that's growth, really and truly, that you have made. And it seems like that is an overall message, is that we always have to appeal to, maybe I can say, the masses, but the masses isn't necessarily who we are called to. There are people that literally truly have your voice print that are in their ear. They have an eye that's only going to see and receive what you're saying. The people who are talking to the masses, just go right over their heads. So, to have found that at an earlier place in your business is absolutely gold, because there's so many people that shut down and not doing anything because they feel like, well, no one's going to accept me and I can't, appeal to the masses. So that's just exciting, really, truly.
It is. And that's why you guys got to get over here and click on this link. I even put it inside the chat because planning your profits is key. In the business world, there's many keys, many keys in different doors. And once you got the key with the right lock, which means the right door, things start to click differently.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I can say one key that really and truly has been clicking is talking about, where you're missing money at and where you're leaving money on the table. And so that's a conversation that, we've been having. We continued with it last night. And, it's still a source, especially how you opened up the conversation, talking about how there was money that, women were not making, when it comes to their business, especially in this online space. And at this point, it's sad when you know that there are people making 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 times as this. So if the money is out there and we're not making it, then what is the problem here? And so then that leads us to the place where we need to take a look at ourselves. You, the business owner, is going to have to take a look at you and say, where am I missing money at? And I can tell you, if you don't have a plan for how you're going to make money, then you are missing money. That is money left on the table every single day that you don't have that plan, or that you don't have the understanding that the activities that you are doing are leading to money. Okay. So then,
girl, you said something. Hold on. Let's you said if you don't have a plan on making money, then you are leaving money
on the table.
Look, we first thing first, we all started our own business because we was tired
Right.
of not having enough money. Girl, you speaking
Right.
straight facts. Continue, because facts.
Well, the next one is going to roll into, if you start, well, let me go back to this one thing. I think that every business owner needs to be able to have the time to do that assessment to see, what a client is worth to them, what every client that you obtain is worth to you. And then number 2, how much your time is worth to you. All right. When you have those 2 things in effect, and on top of that, you have a plan for how you're going to make your money, your time is going to be chosen wisely. Okay. Your time will be spent doing income generating activities. you will have a completely different perspective. It will cause a complete shift. So we are looking for that second quarter shift to go ahead and happen. So I'm going to say, you need to hit the link, bit.ly/quarter2, number 2 money plan, so that we can make that shift and find out where you are missing money. And when you find out where you're missing money, we can shift right on into making money.
Yes, because like I said, y'all, this is 2021. And if it ain't about the money, then it's a hobby.
Did you know, sis, that we've been hearing little echoes about, the government can declare your business as a hobby. We come with our deduction like, oh yeah, I just started me a business. And especially if you don't have someone in place who knows the law, sometimes you just have a tax preparer and they don't necessarily know the law. They just writing off all kind of stuff. But if the government at any time sees all of these deductions that you're taking, no income coming in, or the ratio is too great, and they declare this as a hobby, do you realize it's not like there's no going back? You have to start all over again. It doesn't mean you can't go into business, but everything that you've worked and built under that name, that brand, you got to do a take 2. Okay. So and you never know when they're going to audit. You just simply don't know that. So you definitely want to make sure that you go ahead and you spring into action and have the plan in place so that you can make the money. Because besides the fact of just I'll say your own pocket, there's so much more that you can do, so many more people you can impact when there are resources for it.
Yes, yes. So you guys, we are about to be ending this very soon. If you guys could please, and I forgot to tell you guys this earlier on in the show, please like, comment, and share. Tag another business owner in this. Make sure you guys click this link, bit.ly/quarter2, number 2 money plan. That way you guys can get a very clear vision on your business and the profits and what you're going to be receiving. You guys, we had an amazing time with you this morning. Thank you guys so much for allowing us another day for another show.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.